Hi there, I'm Peter Millard, and this is 10 Minute Workshop, where 10 minutes in the workshop is never enough. In the workshop this week, well, we're continuing with the spraying theme. That's coming up next. So the project is gathering pace. We're into the last month or so of this big job. The green room, the gloss room has all been sprayed, and I'm about to move into the study, which is where the bulk of the cabinetry is, including the 3-drawer banquette. Now, I always knew that the banquette was going to be too big to spray in here, and it was one of those pieces that I'd actually contracted out to a spray shop that were respraying some of the blinds in the house. Now, I'd accepted their quote and everything was good to go, and then suddenly it wasn't. They stopped responding to emails, calls went straight to voicemail, and messages were never responded to, never answered, which left me completely high and dry and with no option but to paint the thing myself. And this is how I got on. So I made my makeshift spray area as wide as I could, and as carefully as I could, I brought in the banquette. Now the banquette is big and bulky at 3 meters long, 525mm deep and 460 high, all from the finest African MDF. I could barely move it on my own, plus of course it's been prepped for spraying, so I needed to keep it as pristine as possible and handle it very carefully. Now, being this big, I had to spray one side at a time and wait for it to dry before moving it or turning it over. It's not the happiest of situations or circumstances, nor the most efficient, but I did get through it, and I managed to move it back out of the workshop and into storage, so at least I could get on with spraying the drawers. Now the drawers were much easier to work with, though still substantial, and obviously they needed a lot of careful handling when they were wet. I was fortunate that it was a very nice day when I was doing these, so I could at least put them outside. That really helped with the drying. So with the banquette and the drawers all completed and out of the way, we're back on site now, and the study is coming along very nicely, though I've got to be honest, I hadn't really appreciated that in the green room just how much time I'd saved by having the same gloss finish on the walls and the woodwork. In the study it's taken me about 3 hours to mask the walls off before I could start in on the woodwork. But amongst all this, the Graco continued to do sterling work, and fast, whether spraying Farron Ball emulsion straight from the can on the ceiling and walls, or Tikkurila's Helmi 10 on all the woodwork. And we're going to take a look at some of that now. And again, some of this is in real time, so you get a sense of just how fast this is. And that was that. With the paint on, all you can do is pretty much wait for it to dry. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, be sure to catch me next time, because there's still plenty more to come on this spraying story. But that's everything for this week. I'll see you then. Take care.